Short-term English. Yeah, starting mare record.
Lasla.
Ta video call betu zumbera tangi cha delegation longo. My sensitive watching. I'll cut.
Tupsa.
Wa kashra bedi dit mo pa. Kamera bedi.
Kaslang tel laribe te tatuna to saso chiring. Just had dinner. Ima tatsi zobewa. Katskam basel kebe. Ima
Kai
one
pastel ki chulu.
ima map.
Kai pastel ki chulu.
Chimnale te ikhale.
Jeda. Na pastel chi thok chi sawa. Ashim luki ta love sta rogi luggage na. Ni na classmate ki luggage na. I'm chi bomb da.
Kasi mo. Ima kamya.
Yeah, shaka mezi.
O saka mezi chigi ani tuya. Like
Shaka mezi me mo anna joy ba degesna nga. Mo flight na bi look mo cheta kame da ba. Mo na oni be te mapalera.
okay.
Ani
Saka mezi tuya. Na EU na the dairy product the meat allowed menu bate.
me suitcase na tsuba wachin di me shibe me na kongi. Unless customs gira check be wachin. Customs lan check me be ba di suspicious me wachin and carton bera ma ba wachin di. Check ra me be ba di customs di.
Nga di kong X-ray na lera like indication top the denu ite.
X-ray na le di omi country di na lingi me na di. Not land baby country di na me ba di.
True.
The only country na le di you just can't take stuff that is prohibited to take out there. Tankatsu and some cultural goods. And so
Then nga pe mom da pashlap ko jabo.
be mo the bashla boy. Da there was a romo chala se uchi oni mo.
Te chala seru te an chamchi mote. De kola disu ta plan bedo chala kach nembe na.
Onde wa da golatsu ba bonde chimba po.
Mo extra storage guni lab extra storage like ani extra luggage nembe flight thoka add baby.
Da extra luggage goni onde chimpo di jongme de mo ba. 무슨 말이지?
Te wa chimpo di the fridge the TV this ba oni ki me.
제다 골라 봐 본데 로.
Te kola to wa.
तरुरो बुम्मे जेता छेजुमे गोला जा जैकेट नी दा दोमनी जाम छि म्यामत दा
Kola disu de kara nemilo set besilo. Telen
춤이야 다 motherfucker 춤디 바멘 거 슬럽다
아니 와 뭐 이카기 춤 심도 되버대 단체리.
J fuck you 제다 춤
나기 데 암치 nemminus wa. Just one meal berote.
one meal virgin 이미 자 디메머진 춤 쥐기 제다
Oh, Rajbo 25 kg and back the fast with the guy boni betida.
제다 안좀좀메라 머드다 춤춤바
The chum malam gaslam to.
다 춤멤버 샤캄 이제 와 샤캄 이제 디벤 토드메
아니 거
아니 얘기 타임버드 아심기 다파
아니 심했어. 좀 심해. 아니
또 와이 한년 벼더디
like atichi tend just tend do but sok baby like atichi mouth na jabe deli chube de ben jodu ani khatskai mani au jamyangi amsugi num naunu ba shebe anom da bomda de khona munich visit be om da ani ngal chumbe banose delen chumba de au danga chantuin tuira beer tuira have the choreographer sadaisi khungal chumbe ba
비어드 지가 심리 매매 안 되는 이미 뭐 봐.
때 exam 가도 비주다 차이가
exam 잔트 지다 exam 같이 온 지다 또 스쿨 고 주지.
주 캐나다 주 같은 뭐
또 대이와
캐나다 주 Group 5 de chiyale cross be nem bedan lo mo.
Group 5 me 300 me 300 groups.
300 yeah. 300 the overall me yeah like kaslanga up until
아니시대. Group 5 di chui namla mo.
recent like one go na chikhawe.
그 말에. 자, 이 스피커 디 슈르 민두자. Hello, 럽시. 다시 데스페.
거해가.
거해. 당이 스피커 슈 멤버 취자 깨졌다. 분좀 충국 배랍 되죠면데.
당아 ki kadablam te angina ani ki nembo da di volume indication na dia loud better than te
다 하나 헤드폰스 나 예치 블라스트 베르미트 비디다
헤드폰 바깥이 요매대.
잔자 헤드폰 바꿨다. 감시티가 시가 안 된다.
가시 소니기나
소니기디오 마크 5럼이디.
flagship 돼야.
됐다. 저도 숨져야 쇼임이 됐다.
년이 수도 있어 되다가 아니 안 요매대 소니기 last now first time 온다니.
earbuds there.
Oh.
Earbuds member andi double was da.
Maybe earbuds noise cancellation amchi no like
Bro, andi noise cancelling chamch member audio quality to shime da. Da. Member mindfulness ki episode chi omda di music gan lejume hawo mena. Back ad libs gara hawo da di to se chi omeme.
cuz nagi roommate chi hackathon na gay bata same similar headphone.
Mark 5 ja?
Oh.
Waja. Price lejume den me ma paro.
Hello, tum hack lab every year hackathon con any like Technical University of Munich ki paka binto interesting chance home.
Ada fucker jetta yan headphone to the mit be yan an be mit bitta.
Kaching ai ki problem ya or chigi voice setup
Ni speaker in laptop ki speaker shuru mindusi.
laptop de kachmat.
Headphone to that me this laptop ThinkBook 14 school ki jimi si.
Or sing school ki laptop bi chhum bate.
Jiu. Da school ki laptop jin me da khata RAM chi upgrade bill vis da ma chi da to labe mi code paste di da. Kachin na ma shi si wa next ki ja 9 gigs 10 gigs of RAM is almost si da. Kachi 70 bega ma chi project ki.
JavaScript memory anote memory leak or
Memory leak anjum chi
ani bit memory inspect be betame kadi ani object gi mam space bade free up jumega
memory leak ka Chrome ki members de bada server ki ra imbesi.
oh server gi okay she server gi issue ya
Server
front end gi issue denoi
me front end ki member kaspela chin Linux na ani top be betaw me na
oh
top be betaw da memory mam samiti shindi di front end ki issue machin di browser ki saw me na de browser ki member afi next server di ra imbesi pa
oh next server optimize be want is but chitsugi de
kachi benusi
recursion recursion ani free ma be recursion
rock sevchi hanam chi be ba dan sugi ja code base ku maro so tare chi di turbo repo be maro be shan ja 10 gigs of RAM sa ja hang sevchi song mis da
10 gig of frames dev server go ya
dev server go
dev server local server go ya
local go run be da prod na di me be do zum chi do an zum be
prod na de ram increase be bate
prod na RAM increase cham chi member optimize be do dem na prod na di
build bo ya prod na issue me bachin
local na gi run be mi gi command di mis da
interesting mapanga tatunga ani course take be performance aware the optimization gi software optimization gi course ambe sodanga solve teaching to
da telewa nga da this whole week last which day samo da last which day school gi ati stress bade be da la mi ba Wednesday na ya ubuntu chi upgrade beges noisi version 22 le 24 na da upgrade bedi sa bana upgrade bedi chi ja laptop stuck ya si sigara stuck ya smo gachia be matup te force shutdown basi force shutdown be lock on be gale GUI gar ten ya si si ubuntu gi anjam chi thobi si geslanga terminal jam chi access the kutta se chi mi terminal access jam chi tumo internet connection to get at go tanu ethernet setup be the ethernet automatic be jomi to basi pa terminal command na lebe port chi switch off be port chi on be kutta se chi gi chat gpt indi ra dachi ja
mapa azum both learning experience pakati do ta next time le chi linux master to
next time le upgrade be ni me basically shi chi jeta the interesting chi di do me mapa terminal le hardware gar control be tu me ja
ani ngai unbeni thing performance optimization plus dilen more focused on the hardware kaslanga bare metal run benigi ani so I'm being a low level programming benig la because stick bedo that Borington to app develop be mana
아니 조치 되면 bro 마빠.
low level ati low level ko le concept ko no sta azum like control you bodalo like ati maman thome
마음 디디 임베 나이 디 웹에 저 되면이자.
ha web de amchi web de ma angular chi be
다 웹 저 다 프론트end 디빈 염세 뭐라 보자. 프론트end 디빈
chi di ani UI zone gi bone thame da
UI 손이 디빈 염세를 쳐야겠다.
app ginalo low level azum platform level code tigo bazum ani ko explore be bodalo interesting like low level juda the interesting o me
Interesting. Me
low level me platform APIs me
me optimization be and some build English.
oh
Optimization be framework ki code tira showda dele.
that's kind anti sa elixir habbe ati habbe delen course ngara exercise be ani kasanga binary omana binary kasanga executable unread be decode be like assembly output be me
reverse engineering yeah.
As a program simple thing like over I'm like any course key part of that exercise baby so to simple instructions chamchi decode beni ki chi but that this year ki main goal the like to expand on that ani ati c use baby like memory managed be ct social library use ma just learning experience type na I'm been saying this year goal
tikti me segue this year ki goals gachira mo chi ani chi more low level in the sense more low level journey ki me na tatula mi goal
low level and ideally in the long run in a like actually 2-3 years kinalo if I could change my job in a low level programming field na so embedded systems na so azum gi like anal hini gi telu like you need a foundation so on setup benigi this year gi goal chi and chi di to over time 6 na long every day to over time 6 na long gi and
well, that's coming sorry
to over time 6 na long gi so on the so far going really well man like this year gi day okay one na the new year gi chika jube ani ase second le go to betatsun say almost every like 5:36 6:30 ki range na to long chi like breakfast ani mini digi 30 minutes shower be ready beauty office na ju 7 dish na 7 la be like almost 4-5 since la be extra hour like overtime take up theme de chi animus palu like clubs de sume bote
clubs se ja to joiner ma be ja nyamcheng
join be bet never at nyamcheng
mes member da mi atiti metobi san zumbe naturally be gel besa chi da lagi over busy jome ja labe dele gaslonga school ya be da especially 30 weeks the free home 30 the benda anira be misbeja mapalera job alone lunch free time love lunch chi da 1 hour 30 minutes them YouTube videos da
aya ni 6 le long office na early ju be gale the chimnal hip chi tired the the dinner chi zo plus trang nga language lab do bate nga language class take be do taru Tuesday every
gash level na mo da chu language
tato A1.2 ta A1 like beginner gi achichi class be ochinta class pp gi ani second semester second after summer break di
jada krishnanga this year ki resolution na language ki mi bude
language ki di class take be language ki di chi absorb be ani goal language the goal name ma be but ideally speak benigi practice benigi ano
resolution sum jam china
ne since resolution jabe dete tamachi matsu be de de sum de chi jabe khara be thabe me na
da ma ba to be resolution da tainare nes chete ani gi mi bude kashlanga ani di pa workout beni exercise gi di
workout benigi di ngara home workout base Dylan workout be home workout be was so chi baby with the field bomb ba mo
Oh.
Dylan why no why nara ke use maybe the zoom do se the so good idea ani kaslaunga ani first world developed mitsugi ani kaslamo developing countries the underdeveloped countries ki tanlu ani solution solve be those epic fail ho na
Oh.
ani hema ngachi chi dega the machine adi hema remote school na beni digi ani laptop chi deba te kaslong cheap laptop type na Dylan so and the complicated example but best example was a mosquito net for sub African countries kya lo ime
Oh, thank
so the inventor ge idea did malaria problems high do so nagi mosquito net cheap na develop baby chinge some wate so they did that me fundraise be develop baby chin but what they found my field na dalu what they found was malaria was not really a big problem okay it was obviously it was a problem so but it was not as important of a problem than not having anything to eat. So they used the mushroom net, mosquito net. They,
Oh,
they used as
fishing, yeah.
fishing net. So Azun type solution, me no way they'll pause page.
Bro having an existential crisis on his own.
No, but it's because cut the losses fast. Lo. What's the phrase? And the
Mm, nip it in the bud, say yeah.
nip it in the butt.
What? Angi me with you, why? Entrepreneurial spirit key resolutions.
Entrepreneurial spirit, tatunga early entrepreneurial early mess. I lo because
Kashbe.
uh entrepreneurial for the sake of entrepreneurial baby atichi it's not really I'm not getting things done but when I have something that I really need so I want to go from that approach so just that to learn
Entrepreneurial
there
for the sake
you
of
build up
entrepreneurial. To be minute, I think it's fine, bro. It keeps the momentum going. That such
depends on
momentum. So
depends
you
on
can
depends on ante
huh?
depends on people for me uh, project na interest ja ngaragi use maybe mes no interest ja then unbegale it's very hard to keep going then entrepreneurial elaborate it's very conflicting zone you don't choose you push it away in a side and not deal with it so rather than that I just let it kasanga naturally we occur between se so it's
That I think it's fine even if you push it to the side, man. It's just like buying books that you never read.
true but learning pakadi because I had
Learning oh.
learning pakadi because I deep learning ki kole halam
Mm.
like foundation na chi like over advanced me like basic amchi then python da some gpu setup and so like but chi di
Mm.
ai ki nalu lab with the problem the gpu में से hardware access because that the shortage halam chuni digi so kach biong bachin I create have a machine like an instance running ime
Mhm.
then they have this if I'm not working I don't want to lose all the data because it's hard setting it again so
Mhm.
volume chi ja but I don't want to spend on volume because my data is not that not that big then
Mhm.
what I would do is as long as instance you set up be they'll hibernate be options from most of on the platform nalo hibernate be so 2-3 days that you touch my be log on be bodalo sometimes gpu out of stock la be the machine ki the state jam me bate then you have to taru log setup be chu github ki key to repository setup be taru ani model run be ane be hobe so azum boda like very kaslanga slow iteration cycle bodalu chu ani because ngachi software na the especially UI na the iteration cycle fast you digi chu
Mhm.
progress chu fast on digi the chu choma ba mo you feel ani
Mhm.
kacha chu progress you see it on your like laptop but Azum project bodalu machine learning project be and bodalu deep learning project be where you need to run the result you are not sure if it's right and you need to run multiple experiments then dependent on hardware Azum bodalu it's very kasanga instant ani feedback meni digi
Josh jamea Josh.
Josh dame te zra sama gi bis sem beni digi sala
Da bem dazi da ni toinga.
ah
HInglayra with UC na. Bem dazi da an bitte du mich oder das bem dazi da Dichinsalen gaina shebu.
dichin selden
Ani trans boom di mana. Pa Timbu City Club na labe mi di. Hema.
me go zum stu but
Tash bitte du ro episode. Bem dazi.
chalo link ye mete gacho TikTok na ina
TikTok na YouTube na 50 minutes talk show imbe ana zai bem dazi ja zong khale be zum milam dume pada mada ralasha te hani chudi ngachi zong khana ya for the mogi letter be elosi tak selli sumchu inge na beochin alphabet A to Z zong khana beochin selli sumchu kale asin se sela
Ani
ko interesting chilam du deuda
zongkha ki dialogue
la
kaslanga zongkha ni like gilonda zum den zongkha nan lo pakay mitsu kon proverb the phrase is pakay spell lo shim to lam ni
lo shim to la meo gelo gete me ba de khoya ngatan
oh gitim bate
no ame
ko pawa ro ku chim na lo ani la sa city la sa
city la si mi marochi de this da mo ko ibitsa be lam me anan shi ja apparently zongkhana letters ani alphabets den lo for the mobile si
ina
for the mobile khoi lab me dele for the mobile cham shi member masham se lab be lo si masham lab mi di ati khoi be chin chakka gi is lab me for the mo samji im demen masham se lab
trans
rala ha se lab me khoi rala ha di mashami ani di
oh azum ching ta cham cher tam ta grammar azum chil havi ani kaslanga cheri chi lapchi remember but I like I cannot kaslanga mishibe tatu like recall bimsu but I'm chil halavi class 11 12 naina the class 11 12 na mata manete ha
11 12 naina
11 12 na amchi ki tin na lo samni grammar na
the andi the fundamental letter thing over gesh without in khoi lab de bade man beni some letters don't go together se lab de bade for the pogi letter di chiga jomi tup se lab de bade
11 12 na but like ati higher an lub dai
andi ben
nalu anu bate noun the pronouns to the gender te the neutral the das there ti gotna sisu zoto
gender pronouns ani gita ani topic di zai mi zu heated se jomi me pronouns topic di da
mashingai de because I'm not in that kachmo and but I cannot really
man
but
even people who are not in that heated jomis especially people who are not in that heated judaism chidu
ro kachberu ro bechute mo
and then ani reddit na thomis ter kapchi I don't like people forcing it down my throat se da kage force be samathon da sin I pronouns da emna
no I think they take one or two examples like see then for no reason kachmo agitated
generalize be tamo the example no US ki example chiba completely out of context irrelevant
but ro kachberu bechute mo rangangi
it doesn't matter at all to you bro like you can go live your life what there come Reddit now they buche madega
not do but I cycle my account every now and then so I don't have the same account
so that people can't find you
so that people cannot form a personality of me and I can be random
the overpopular has to me da vinja
halam user interaction tadi halam interaction paka wonde mo
paka se member da as mashura spam zum mit homi saintya valueless additions zum homi spam your member
lalu interesting o me like lalu is lalu the repetitive o me because hemangachi small community with the lalu kala ask basically resurface but from like a new person give point of new person ki post be because
Imbe.
they did not really go through
New point of view didi mindu point of view didi same ra ome.
topic recycle nga ani chachi khazal habdalo like topic resurface bedo something so similar topics but
kachi but stop winching this aja.
kaslanga me topic change pini video sa khal thya astulo the moderation team nem bego te cha gengo te ta
mod team cha gengo be da. Auto
ani
mod.
auto mode cheta sisi chidusi che account delete kane beni menu che comment chi change ave che account level meet me them kasi configuration issue na
Account level meet me delete byong ma ani ge.
yeah
Delete byong me because it never comes up on the feed bane.
oh ngagi nem beni di thondo de shadow ban type na
Ani me delete byo da rangi delete be rogi delete byo da like auto mod dan sui delete byong me na. Delete byo da still post deni di byong me bade but just feed na me te me bade ani me. Feed na
ani kaslang ko cheta chat gpt ki lab dangan cheri tangsa ani Chinese AI de thoinga Deepseek
Oh, Deepseek R1 la mid English Fireship ki thoing sei.
oh ngai anale nem bebe
Kata used to be they said do it did you do it?
like some coding dance na de pakadu but ani Tiananmen Square the Tibet equality the sorry this is kasna this is out of scope for this is out of scope please ask programming and engineering coding related questions they're like is Xi Jinping Winnie Pooh like just Winnie Pooh looks like Xi Jinping sorry this is out of kachenchi
The model lady the anra da me do da. Cloud.
anthropic yeah
Anthropic.
chu ani yanching yando but ani podcast ani recently as popular jude Dwakesh podcast labbe chu
Dorkesh podcast kachi recently popular da. Namle popular inja.
namle popular yeah ngadi last year ki like
Bro
towards the
has
end
interviewed some of the most fucking Mark Zuckerberg interview. Halam chi interview be koi ja.
he's cool like just 23 years old la say
Oh, but bro looks like fucking 33, bro.
awesome
Chauda chiga be.
but ngai de katle an bega ani recently ko episode launch beno but Sarah Payne lab and US military US kasho naval war college ki professor chigi China Japan or basically history ge the war tactics ki lecture chi mane interesting they like kugi podcast so taisa AI ge kole like just any information very in depth na be pakodume
you ko an mini robom de da guess ko high profile answer isi sure that guess dosis answer on you ko ina
be
for
AI
his level of popularity guess dosis answer ni and I think specifically because he asks really inquisitive questions namle popular in there especially in Twitter ko di da Twitter famous made it
you know my Twitter account namle delete bite
famous namle ko di Turkish anda che interview halam chi ko da ai kai tai ga ko कोई cursor team chiga interview be de AI gi gole ani pizza du slap de design yer mani
ai ani kaslamga anthropic gi researcher chi da Gemini gi researcher chi ka ko charu
Anthropic ki researcher member Anthropic ki founder ro ko interview be ja
founder do but researcher ani kaslamga kongi recent research like kaslamga title the mechanistic English
interpretation
basically how why does LLM work the way they do or why does it give certain like answer based on research interesting very interesting that complete be masa 1.5 hours
Turkish da ai podcast di da Mark Zuckerberg ki shimis da
cool interview be yeah
ko interview be mi suna da ani da so smart man
so smart but quite that part Facebook na tawin Twitter zumbe post cycle sa chance de nigilu jilab de mena.
Galbe kashlo.
Cool, because he's downsizing kongi Facebook ki content moderation team the moving to Texas.
Ina.
Yeah. Basically Trump ki after Trump ki election. So I think he wants to be in Kashmir Kugi good side of Anbodalu. Basically content moderation, then political content sumbam user ki feed na thiolo, then content moderation team downsize bedolo, then the content moderation team they like relocating from California to Texas lo.
Why is it an doing machine?
Far right say man, but those
Far right, man. I don't think they have any inclination, man.
oh they just inclined to whoever is in
Whoever is in
power
power.
and their ideology whatever. But Germany election February nagi government last year collapsed due beta new government.
Kashlo, the Tato MED gach mo, left mo, right mo.
Central left zumi, so basically SDP labe but German politics lab share boring best central left zumi. Centrist center left.
This time left the right kini chance bomb in the
Nalu basically Angela Merkel ki party is coming back, so they are more conservative.
in the Angela Merkel party, conservative.
Yes. So Mo was like a little bit exception, I think, basically. But Mugi party CDU Christian Democratic Union something like that.
Me not a Christian neighbor chindi C for conservative and Christian, bro.
But after Nalu Europe Nalu far right ki movement as it grew, that any party became more started incorporating more far right ki policies in their manifesto to appeal to Anzumbe. But Mashi, interesting time.
Interesting times. This year lo, next year lo, namlo.
This next month.
Next month. Oh shit.
Oh shit, news na thionta.
Oh shit.
But kadi behota.
Da why? Machinin na debeja. Ed Sheeran concert din miss yastumeja.
Papa Ed Sheeran. Me de halam chonu mo.
Me dos do any vlogs to touch vlogs to upload with sanda gary.
Ena kachi Rastro check bode de an pundi ki chams devate.
And daddy di pinsukin rap demagi do punsok sanam la migi do gary to sanda. Da mi se uchi do ai. Pa line ra over rem do si palun samba bridge yemina. Ansin se line do.
Andi thoinga ani video dina. Kaslanga telen ani nembelo mena kho. Me epchikale stadium film avya halamchi free be chuilo mena ina.
And the day before stadium में 8,600 ticket दिए मैं ना and the free be jintan lo halam chilura
8,600 ticket dim amchi and you use my bude
mani me do dem na DHI give me to free be jinlo dele gaina chilu actresses to free be jinlo There any day before concert या personal concert zoom chidenu siro kho.
Desup zulu benu mana.
Desup the actresses we do gachina mashi tan sonam gi thoi ngai tan sonam nale.
Na.
Gurma check on nale.
But tan song is desup te. Hardcore desup.
Oh, this guy. Gurma check on.
Most actor and actresses are desup te. Because Ed Sheeran ki story chunu bate. I very nice I felt very welcome here. I did like a small concert to these guys over there, so he was pointing to the subgi and they were fixing stuff so the sublu nembe putting right. But that's a small scale now.
Yeah,
But organizer through the also
organizer said they were the Ed Sheeran gadbi dega mashi agreement di.
Chu song bena halam so Reddit na to shan bena
Price of what? Man, there was Ed Sheeran di last na be on the biojin.
Oh,
lost member da not enough profit, like meager level of profit.
or no, but Kukitanlu did also.
Khoidanu didi obviously invited by ani HMMB. Kashpi labde lo bade. Thank you concert banai labde lo. Thank you Majesty's Majesty for inviting me and zumbi labde lo.
Also, I invite Babe, but I think for him, it's 2 days of ani.
Performing in a different crowd imbe and being the first one. They were the still. I don't know what Kashpiga. Pa stage dance with the gara in khora India ki team im zumchira dulo bade.
No.
Chalara phale bawo melo India le.
Ah, okay.
Oh. Ta ma stage dash road chika izumera bejan bade gara.
Imbe.
Screens dan zum
Toy.
ta to season. Openers taru JD Rebellion ni mede. Chuesa chap me JD Rebellion diwai chuesa chap. Motherfucker jedda.
Obviously.
Da. Born into a rich family, talented bro. To be mapaja. Impressive. Wah, let's go man. Laundry soup. I'm gonna try it now. Give me 5 minutes.
Last sir.
Mamu mare waita no wardrobe.
Katmun sawa.
New Year na video.
New Year na agi nai charu tuchiga chebe nalu Olympia Park labbe anchi, like there's a small hill on in a park, and analu there's a small hill, and from that hill you can view almost ani city ge halamchi kaslamga horizon na. So then nalu the firework Australia the anzumbe firework, one big firework organized by Mewate. So it's everybody on their own. So firework nyobe. So everybody buys their firework. They like randomly analu shoot bio. They like firework tabe. Ya hill go thoga beni digi. Lalu chi early mahebachin sometimes hill get thoga le firework kona launch bodalu. So these are all private people kona firework. Theater bottle rocket makata ani kaslanga angle change baby malaya hill go let Jimmy Mitsugo attack business me Jimmy theater razum case sendo ambulance run be like theater ambulance siren babe. So I think kind of very me halamchi majo like 4-5 amchi
4-5 birude da over fireworks man.
Over firework New Year. So whole year not allowed. And it's specific this 5 days
the city coordinate birdu mo fireworks ya.
See imbe but nalu mebe mashi kadebe na don't why
even maruchim.
but anime
O janga shi Bhutan na fireworks coordinate be mo timpulu.
ta benyo jogebe fireworks sachi bemchi bemo hema kingi coordination in a wedding in a
kingi coordination nahi New Year's mein kingi coordination nahi.
Azum china nembe do
Diwali na do the fireworks.
ina window bo
just minor be personal be unique na be da zumbi de.
Devada Azum Bero like me group halam chi beni digi pak thome ati risky alu bachin dikhini meme anime
Che au jamyang be nam jui
this year maju sorry last year maju ngata wachin au jamang webate New Year ki before Christmas now ko
kachi ani pint kashlo pinche som da ya.
Oh kupin chom da nalo be so they stayed ngachika nalo ngaya oh Munich 1 night 2 nights do so ngadia charuchika wegena do because wegena room free ni so te ko family lo nga ko apartment ko use pedal labbe
Ja tu be dekho bro saved like $400-500
ma family chika juda yes ani
Airbnb ki ja di member chin di
ta pemal hib da constant such shape ju the Switzerland khata
Constance di au jamyang de sing na
oh
ko ji sheto re mata mu de wa
sheto tai
kashira labde 다 gossip를 민두가 다 찌짐이 미사다 나가.
Ko Aujamang doesn't really gossip. That plus
Shit,
ko
Ojamyang doesn't really gossip. He loves talking about people. 안전비디 gossip 왜 다 안전비디 다 아니 bunди 안전비 doesn't remember. I me didi I like who's who do you talk?
this year I'm Chimathan. This year was not that much. Last year when who's who talk halam thi, so I got to know a lot of funny Naziki dealings. But this year I'm Chimade because nagi kole laop lagi ansunem baby. But I thought chachimi me bata lose thane we try drive.
다 driving 미자. 다 민다 마포침나 조린도 다 미나를 침나 조비다.
So company fa office chidolomo.
치도로면은 마시대 가즈비는 안전비 데 bro 하람치 치도세.
FDI gi ano the licensing dance gi.
FTI licensing the CDD 파기미디 비지데 다 초다 세우치 싸움이 데리갑지 제다
Kali soda.
안 버스티는 리디다
Ina soda damaya.
다 초다 세우치 타면 데리갑지 다 스타트 비어 더 보링 미 코너 오르가나이즈 민두모 코너 오르가나이즈 민두 라 락록 삼십에 CDD 나기 폴테 이마 이 테테테랑 이가 테스팅 는 수비 아이 리즈미 테스트 뭐 리뷰 콜리지 미바데 다 데베다 타브라 민두디 뭐 스프린트 나 카츠 게라 졸로 काछु जो मजोदन काछु मेजो ese के जब te jeta test lejum build din time such so me gush time such so me da anjum chimen chigu lose better be one has to be sacrificed da
True. Test boda the
time such so me gush
ani QA me bote.
kiwe mi se an beni me chi di
Ah okay. Ganzum the feedback na lab gote ho.
labno tandin gi labno an di ro
Te also kazi bidu tandin kho jam
doji sudi doji ugam di du der gap chilagi doji nga jimba ugam di tandin di outsource team de khodi di namsam dealer ben min do kon su
kacha outsourced.
co outsourced to another company.
Ah okay.
Ani missy chi di corner organized mindi because why doesn't Tandin have problems, but why do he have so many problems? Because at the same time, the Tandin level of competency halam same it's not like Tandin is 10x developer some chi di member da. So then masti corner ani no sum tangomena ro Tandin pa problem mi wajin machi sum da chiga nam sum gashpe problem omina.
So chidi company chiga direct lab do ya or client source chiga lab do.
मैं अच्छी सुन दी तो directly company की in-house project ना लाभ तो बोले
Ah okay.
in-house project ना लाभ तो दिल्ली this guy has some weird ideas दिल्ली अच्छी project ये complex तुम apa if you imagine kongi domain सूची का test पे होता है अन बे obviously problem दी kongi subdomains जो है ना subdomains member domains रा so हदम सिन्योन बोले .ch domain .d domain .com domain Anjum builder test builder ya .com na test page dele so domain na test page dele code asi madika ko ja
Ah okay.
domain so gi code rendering so be code rendering se member root path di so be testing builder ni chara na test be be oh man mapa chidi di an company na ro SEO da SEO dele internationalization andi ben pizza be me ja route ले go to be internationalized be me bade
The technical team Swiss ke technical team है वो.
and CTO chi da front end gi manager chi agi chi the front end manager agi di ladi di pizza be mo the next ki kole am chi me she do zum chi do si ani be
I see.
chi office na mi gam chi da
Tato 25 de cho.
25 am chi to me problem me me wan zum me di
Not my company did very relaxed working environment में से like she talks certain talks okay deadline do but other than that she talks number she test it to be test mabe rule they get back to you and test like bug report she file be so she so it's not really stressful because nage organization is really optimized so it's not nga nga give a blocker tenrue. There are others like who can just come in and help, and very open environment. So Dylan just very collaborative. That's it. Ani pressure. So the task is the benira means like
타임이자 안숨치고 비자 아치다 아치지 데베델이다 마스테다 침나 조고노 있어다 데베도 침나 조다다 company switch 베사 민두시
so all remote name bente.
야 아치다 오비다 민두야 스타트업 반디디 아치송 over disorganized 두 홍기파 이 사이드나
Ngagi di at least mom organized Dylan. Mashi soda di maza. Just the problem you as improvement you watching the feedback talk to they will mention. So chi
professional 비오메 바데
very
아니메
professional. Chi them
professional 비오메
anime chi very professional. They chi they are like people na also nalu buildalu law regulation ki mapa companies also na like environment and azumemi but it helps that nagi like law is kind of good strict.
미야
So follow that gray area type na memena.
gray area type na chance me anin the company ki professionalism imbe ron namgia anzumbe imbe bade namgia la gomi di tik 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 be card assign be mi di tik 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 be testing together tik 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 be nothing like anzumbe ke chapni anzumbe mindu bade professionalism imbe chidi but his company is also like fucking huge
남게다 가모 아니 코스니 숨니 주면아.
ni cham chi sa namge da ashtenzin
Mhm.
daddy tenzin
But company and be pakai asne the remote and getting like
pretty good
western salary.
oh western salary ready membe de
Almost
almost yeah membe half of western salary something me
half of us still western salary but still
very good at home and a good company as well
Mhm.
problem the comes ani embassy full time member de because of Canadian laws they can only work as contract employees
Ani problem like so if I get a remote job for a company in Europe log I can only work as a contract so it's very easy to fire me so that's ani
fire benigi didi amchi came into the ani embassy fire benigi imbe mapa didi but you don't get any benefits at all namge dato leave the sick leave suganya metobe when he takes a leave tirukat
yeah true
tirukat
and
him directly
also like promotion or like moving up chugi rate na cham increase but not necessarily like
position didi mengo bimina
positions or like responsibility
responsibility di ono
and chi dan remote bodagi disadvantage at least
ata chi didi India job zum chi ja
Indian ju traumatized theo ni pema ma ju be traumatized India mu
Kashmir.
nga Indian ko le lejum love da mu resara mi mu ma pecha mata delen la ma be ni digi so kachong
chi didi mo bumben digi mede
plus hospitality na be ni digi very bad experience even Kelden he cookie telu di China number 1 ni
China supporter in no China
Oh,
sympathizer
nga India ko le nam sami love da di khunam sami very active and kachlanga
no
pro China theo
pro China da
Hey.
Reddit na pro China post ki wa je da nyam je bim ju da
Kachige Aslash Bhutan gaya
la
Aslash Bhutan ya
r/ Bhutan no pro China post ki ja chi didi moderator chi JC Devil la mi di je da pro since China me de pro China me han mi di venda
GC Devil could I think Dub Chiga Dumichi Duise I
koi
think that's him
that's him da koi attitude love nigi I don't think he also has a place to say now man look Bhutan na ma heba lo be jojo zum chi du si an mi di decades
yeah
better
so clip mark bege I'll tell you a very interesting interaction
oh
So Andy, I think remove be because at least
remove yung I look at it nga mapalera look at it tong si to create the chapters.
kaslanga kugi kachi ani K5 git ani huge theme na signature gi chuchi Australia gi mitsu beja minu labbe
Oh,
ani shile poso suchi na thönbe ngada ku dos kachi ku기 템포치나라니 like kaina mashi ini nembe midi 템포치나라 aggressive mode na asise Dylan ngai daily nem lapchimo kulap ku course puching a daily answer be ku post puching answer yepchi aldi nga ban bedanu se
user ban binu.
onsi because nga mathom nga taibate nga tabe like tabe ngi post kept on getting deleted kamchi app reply bureau kept on getting deleted
Ani mo ngai daru chilap ke ngai yan thoim bade. So then I kept on approving because he was only deleting posts that he didn't like him bade.
onsi
Delete bioda daru koi approve bioda daru delete bio mes anmi di da.
the answer better the lenga accounts sabe mazo because I was only banned for temporary then kugi unbe nga kulu DM be bate so anale nga kuchika lolap chebate just
Lor lap ke aje.
no call be member just catch up begi say I'm not here to fight because I kugi flutter ko le post beno bate so I ku software engineer chi me ngai software engineer chi so we'll just catch up say then yanalu like ku anale nga kukule si nembe bate so ku like teen like very early teen like kashmo ani period na le rakhu US move be so he's almost practically the like American
US
culture
citizen.
assimilated type na
Acha. Dubia memeli den di halam chidi.
like teen like basically grew up mostly in America
Anmi
Buchana
di da.
amchi majuju zum shtu songa nembe bodalo the kupa works as a software developer for some small company
US
no
citizen imon me di da din.
probably
Probably. Ani sija. Da. Mansum beta di. What place? And didn't know me. What place does he have to say anything? Say.
sachi post betan so I support bicho
Ja an shao ja ro.
overthrow betan wa
Kintu ab agim be logoni ra mindu nam sam chi post.
agi meme he's like ngachi zum chi age now
Ina.
yes I asked him like cook kamchi like almost like ngachi age na zum shtu
Memisa.
timing this tabo the nembe se
Oi da. Te ab agi zum chi post be umi di da.
ngachi age or ngachi ati chuo but not over again no not 30 plus
I did 30 plus in the 35, 36 in this no ja. Da bro, how come he doesn't get any of the references we talk about, man?
kachi
Kachigi member anzum di da. Just rock in general builder. Da gacharu, this guy is some problematic dude, bro. Kora gami di jam chiku support be magami gera band betamis and midi.
to chi on me yeah right me yeah
Huh? Right?
right
This the thing is Maggie approve be midi koi log delete betu pade. So how long are we gonna play cat and mouse game there? Log approve beira delete be no. Log delete beira approve be me. Anzum be.
GCD level in zoom chi yes cool because he also writes in any options down zoom trading in ko active them mate
Do. Top di pizza chi sob duzum chitu.
company bomb me no like cool community college na jula de
Eh, in there.
oh
Tu vedi dentro why? Da. Community college na job.
moderator
Da, the US citizen ra yo ni da jame jama pa halam chiti. You can literally spend like a year or two job searching it. Committed be. Better switch it. Dewa updates kanya miga kada chige lo malabu chimna.
chimna di te family chikalo labdo te
So mi kada chige lo mo kada chige lo ni bu chitio.
takpa chika thetakap chat byo
Kada bi dugo.
tu tata chi khopa depression mode na me but temporary depression type
Bro always in depression or normal mode.
Dylan so kachike mal nem catch up mabe tarkap chi
Mabu karma chiga.
kama chika khaskam bebe ta mabe
Kada bi lo.
khaskam di leisure mer duno like move ha job baby duno analu the part time baby but I think the university na class topper im zimchi
Good, I guess.
Dylan sange ani kumbucha chika thetakap lo kupha you meet si deba theta to
Damchu mo, which mo?
champu na chapchagi ante
Oh.
ani lo bate electrical like evidence member eyewitness that the transformer short circuit jubena ani BBC ki ani faulty connection ki boda basically transformer faulty ki boda
Why, amchi bomb, kada bi mapale stop be matsunu mina date.
winter beni digi jume mena California ki fire thoinga
Wildfire, matong hai, how di goi?
and California ki wildfire just ani home like suburb home na
Oh.
entire suburb rani like level betanu
Jira.
those level betanu
Oh, jeta.
but at least ngachi ki ya lagi thoka beni digi ya khada jume mena te la
Chim namsan mindus daru.
chim namsame mini digi but chim jami chu ge insurance tu anzu fire gi insurance tu mino bate buthan gi na
Oh,
like at least ikhal ba be midi ngi charu ge pha chim jandai lo ajim gi chim jandai lo telen just government le 10 ki chams du
Ta government gi kamsi di bendi ta.
ate te tab nem beochin te fire gi fault thwe be nem beochin public kara khon ikha kara dombe su beochin bpc su be hobete evidence re bachin
Ah, ma ban BBC sura be wachin di besu no evidence re wachin.
anime but California ki wildlife char vidata tus ani
Ta homon na cha. Kanti ngara.
but I theater no me asum theater like however tragic it is first world country na like theater happen be hobe se because people needs a reminder to like natamente
Of actual problems in life, yeah.
actual not problems basically kongi ani asum disaster is not natural natural it's mostly climate change the ansugi bodamete
Imme mapa.
so then like an average first world people consumes way more than
Third world countries.
third world and contributes carbon emission ginalu way higher ne? So sometimes it's a good reminder like basically however tragic kaslamga condolences to any lives lost but a lot of lives are also lost in a lot of other countries so
Mapa. True, bro. I don't know, man. Chubby countries soon have some torture me meja. Whatever they do. They- I don't know. And climate gear ja mashta. Especially in countries chupsuna, there's two extremes of like people who do not give a fuck about climate at all and consume so much, and then the other extreme where it's like over climate conscious pe, you know, virtue signaling be.
mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, I don't eat like meat until it's wild caught, or like, oh, organic chalajam sawi. I'm trying to cut down. And you kind of feel like, bro, for us, there's more immediate problems to worry about rather than trying to. You know, it sometimes feel like on that extreme side, it feels like so much privilege is there that you get to.
True but yeah true it's
It's
not
good though. It's good at the end of the day. It's good at the end of the day. You're probably emitting less carbon, but at the same time, you have to realize that the amount of privilege you have to even care about this to this extent. Like they're virtue signaling, like, oh, I'm so I'm so like climate conscious, so planet conscious, so conscious of my consumption. But they're never aware of the privilege they have to be able to be conscious of that.
Mm-hmm.
And with the labia or memo, but at the end of the day, it's good as well. Say no more. I'd rather have this extreme than the other extreme where it's like climate change is BS. I don't care about the world, Silamidi. But then both sides are insufferable, Sinomija. Both sides
Mm-hmm.
can't interact with them. Like,
Yeah, so far the nalu am chinem machi.
Macam, yeah, this
Because
time first, Chichi, why? Actually, girlfriend the chica, Charo Chichi.
na
Oh, girlfriend Charo di nyam si kakadua ja. I don't eat wild. I don't eat. Oh, she was apparently vegan for like the past 4 years. Now she's trying to eat meat, but she only eats wild caught fish, and I'm trying to be more conscious of it. I'm a fucking that like fucking
nalu like okay, na vegan da answer the chi, but for a different reason, like honestly, like
vegan
just.
lalo chidiro vegan man and some chill na the vegan
Mm-hmm.
just vegan just because they're vegan, not like oh I need to reduce my emissions, motherfucker.
So Kachirango, basically those type who make vegan the juni and ansum climate ki kole and beni their entire personality type, yeah.
Honestly, and it's like I don't know, man. Most usually me kapso me shanti,
Chwarite?
and that's also a sign of man born so rich, so well off that you need to find a problem to center your life
Oh,
around.
nalo nga chakabra charutsulu like at least like charut ani Turkish charuchi mugi de like nga labdalu. So so slabachin nagi German charutsugi ko nembe or like nembe wachin di konlula be wachin ko often judons no be nga but
Often you
Turkish kan they love the first world problem like home like problem he did this last time because he went to Kachenchi like he did that like
know.
ani ko problem then azum benu so he went to visit that and some institution that first world problem like each country now people don't have that 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 kind of privilege to worry about those things these are the like least like priority least
Not even into the top 99 problems you list na rame do.
oh no yeah check up another little it's very like when you look around more kind like everybody nalu like very rich very organized very uh different society as why say
No matter,
sometimes
especially
feels like ani anime na for dystopian world nalu like there's this powerful country and the capital is really nice and kongi pa so where they meddled is like super shitty so awesome type vibe.
vibe. Mapa jang machi country did love ni tabram into the. We were never meddled with as much as all of the other countries in the world.
Oh, but at the same time,
At the same time, at the same time, because they meddled with the other countries, we are not as prosperous.
but Kadibero like complain like baby it's just now you need to be unmet mo nice not the shrewd and strategic and
Imbe that last night complaint baby right doesn't get you anything, bro.
mm-hmm.
Same with the climate and complaint baby so it's how me easy. Yes, you can complain so much, you can worry so much, but at the end of the day, there's very little that you can do.
True until society level ki anzum na shift
Oh,
Mohammed
society level,
it's very
government
hard.
level, oh, industry level,
Yes.
Anzum changes Shamchi, but you can worry about it so much, but there's very little that you can do. So why not put that effort into something else, man?
Ani so on the same similar topic na lunga last time company chi se German company chi
Mm.
so nga flutter gi open positions to just I was just exploring
Hmm.
the analu companies too it's a forest management system and what they do is they have satellite so now Europe now the forests are usually like privately owned or state city owned something like that
Privately owned area, yeah, forest.
forest do you do them now because I mean like a lot of royalty owned lands. I'm not sure, like, because and a lot of royalty got to keep like not city ki member like forest is hunting ki azum. So or like government ke or public forest you know then azum nalu. So they have this they have the system kongi carbon credit ki system. So what they do is they have like a satellite image of the forest,
Mhm.
and you as a forest manager can convert that into like map nalu markers, and then you can mark chuki land the catalina chuki land ki nalu kachi like kachi species or like certain like disaster issues se bachina so mark benigi then chuki like, and then some way to calculate carbon chuki kamchi nembe doga ime
Carbon offset.
carbon offset bedoga register be or to timber give watching timber comes to production to car management ki. And what they do on top of that, so they have this forest management app for like forest key manager too. On top of that, they offer carbon solutions like carbon credits platform, I think,
Mhm.
or integration to. So now me as a forest manager or like a city, let's say a city owns a forest, Analu Mark Bay, and then with that I can sell the carbon offset to a local company, and then local company can buy it from me. So and then you show Hanignalu you earn. Azumbe. So they Kongi app the flutter na boom. So it was interesting, and I thought
Kashmo company में
it's ocell.io, ocell
OCLL.
dot io yunzunchi. Yes, ocell.io. So now Munich based, so maybe Navanansi I will apply because it's a really interesting. Dylan,
Oja.
they were the
As
app amchi jixtin but like any like design wise, but technically interesting for me. But Dylan, ngachi Bhutan ki forest system did obviously it's a government ki resource, but community forest system la be interesting about it.
Kashmo.
So because every village sort of has their own forest, so basically the forest near the village.
Mhm.
And the village collectively owns that forest,
Mhm.
and so as a village that owns that forest, I think you can get resources from there like bodalu, most likely that you will collect from this section of your forest azumbe.
Mhm.
And then aninalwe like the resources are shared between community, so it's not just a company cannot come and just take resources type now, so it's shared
Mhm.
between the community. And also azum system in zunchi. So especially timber nalu. So chimcha panzum bodalu, I think. So azum be azum system you be watching, I think management beni or you have like Bhutan is also getting into carbon credit ki system na. Ime like Singapore nalibe. So azum system be watching, then you can mark okay, this is just an idea like the ani tangai village ki, let's say ani parugi village ki forest e, and then this forest specific forest ki offset the amchi. So an offset bedo the aniginal activities ani, so aniginale you have all the data me track baby, then
If
anale
mm.
then you know chuki carbon offset kamchina, then you can sell that to like other like carbon company carbon offset begumi companies, and then
Mm.
the money that gets from that forest
Directly.
goes into community development. Nabil.
Anjum companies interesting on this the climate key. My yeah na chi didn't apply baby the interview base the snake games was the midi the field midi watershed la be. Kongi interesting days kongi anjum software in be basically carbon credit tracking and then they sell it to any big industries Fortune 500 companies to sell beneath then carbon offset.
Mhm.
I'm so interesting to also that I'm even told to meja labio to on meja more than the app anina to on meja back in the
Yes, more than that back in the line. Also the concept because then you have nalu you learn a lot also because forest management ginalu they have like their own forestry specialist. So ani like this is I might apply someday.
someday apply better what is ya
That to apply, bro, it's a little bit risky, but apply. I think I might apply because also it's a really interesting technology. Daru and I'll work baby. Then if I learn, then it's also something if I come back that I can like
ani
contribute
bista ani
because we forest nalu did like we are unchallenged in that sense and like
number one
Number one.
Mambo resource na.
No, like this is there forever. So all we did was to not touch that, So that was really good.
Tuwi mo ba? Ani miss nga yan no ista. Nga ani watershed na apply build da. 2 to 3 years on the la baby. We could do something like that at home. Say.
But home Nalid, I think you would need to come through a government system because otherwise.
Na bende wa government here. GHI na job represent bende. English
Yeah,
cheon tamba chindi halam YouTube do da.
But so Ani like un company I found really interesting. So
Also, in
okay, to nga apply baby lagi me nga tanga CV da anchi edit be ko nga na ba baby ta.
apply betan na ba di ja. Beste ja pagi lagin nishi di chi apply build.
Shirek amchi me, so nothing really.
Devra be Islam di.
But the risk they are a startup, so
Da chi da to startup mi chi.
startup, but more like specialized consulting or azumbe.
Ani is safer in at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, very safe. So
Very safe in Ani.
so like basically reasoning was atsichi na do until like PR or something like that comes.
Tama bro, startup peru at least 3 to 4 years did the runtime on the onde.
Yeah, true.
3 to 5 years. The galin chi top sound. Unless they're like doing really, really bad that it's like.
But I think they are growing. But Nalu, Germany Nalu, what's interesting is there's this system, a federal company register type na. So and that so what you need to do, or you can also not do, but pay a fine. Or if they don't notice it, if nobody points it out, they will not say anything. So but what you need to do is this year I need to upload my financial document for a year 2 years ago financial documents and company statement, profit loss, asset balance, whatever, everything
2 years ago.
2 years ago. So company terminal is still not like it can change a lot in 2 years.
But it also
But
doesn't.
still it gives you an idea like overall, and then you can see like overall like projection. So through stack up how they are spending. So transparency and very interesting. And like but taru anigi you can get away. I think you can get away by that by paying a fine, and some company chooses to pay the fine. It's not super big fine, maybe like 40K, 50K, or
But oh shit, if they can afford that much of a fine.
True. Then and if they don't notice it, if somebody doesn't point it out, then they don't fine you, but they will maybe like ask you, hey, you need to update your document, update. If you don't by this, then we fine you, something like that.
Well,
So Ani job so the first you go to that and search that company, then you look at the finances.
Does we do Anna? Aji Osal lamidi.
Osel na but last time ChatGPT finance document the bar with ChatGPT I think they have like good funding, but they are not making any money. I think they're not making money, but they have good cash injection, and their spending is also really high, like around 1 million, 2 million a year, 3 million. I'm checking now.
With zero revenue, miba.
Investment revenue, you know, but it's ngagitami time nalu it was not reflected.
Osal na ayo. Bro, Davin, lunch is over ja.
Dylan, ani na ta podcast.
Ta podcast sila bro masni video call sum chimbe de.
Hema ki podcast यहाँ सुन चुके मैंने थे
Ta me wa hema yi podcast ati mom structure de wa. Topic research baby da.
Yeah, but tato kina yachi like certain sections are interesting.
Certain sections are interesting to it. Just जोश चिचुनी 되는데 모멘텀 चिचुनी 되는 거 member진 베니 से नामे में भेजा 다 치디딩아 파 부탄 마주 힘어 마이 진요 바베 파 부탄 했더니 베라 베니 베르
톱사 따게
다시 파스라 GTN 먹어베 거기 사우스 코리아기 experience low love 주니 되는 거
와 진행보다 랍등아 고 호스베게다
다 내가 온라인 바 헤비 간에디 온라인 가시비 베는데
뭐
바 헤비 간에디
아마 버치다 파이베 베닐라베 마시다 라스트 타임에 아줌치라베 파이베 베닐라베라베 에피소드 치에 맞은테다
마텐치다 바 헤비 간에 걸프렌드 토비 간에 비지 세우치 좀
어
아니 걸프렌드 되면 세니면 이제다
아니 걸프렌드 치베트 타임 냄베시고 또
जे टाइम बेसेगोदा लानाले जो सौची गर्लफ्रेंड ड्यूटी बेसौची देले नेनी टाइम रे मेगुस्ता
सैटरडे संडे हो बतेवा
ता सैटरडे संडे गर्लफ्रेंड जी को देखो बेदे
गर्लफ्रेंड 1 hour दे पॉडकास्ट बेसु दो में ना है गर्लफ्रेंड में
या चीदी अन्ने फा नमे परमानेंट पे मदेन दी चीदी 1 to 2 months से 3 months ते द नी द चिका टाइम स्पेंड रो में मा पदरा
द गर्लफ्रेंड चाम छिमे तर फैमिली चिखा पे
फैमिली Unzum. Ja, oh, bema na momo. Da.
February 5th. 10
Oi.
days.
Onireme. Cobwebs finally getting cleared more.
Sure. Ready karana below the train nyo mecha extra nyo.
Ba, tu. Jambu da gamchi temperature.
Tato di I think around 2-3 degrees.
2-3 degrees. Tu bete amchi didi.
Tato di 5 degrees में.
Wow, 5 degrees पे अच्छी गए थे amchi team में सदा. दरकब चिंगा -7, -8 जो दी से चामीस.
That is the 15 degrees Junus in Yamao. So that's very surprising. Doesn't happen that often.
That's nice, bro. 15 degrees. Wait, my room here. Nimchi shabi ka to do.
Nava 8 degrees. Now Monday the twisted chop.
Why that computer RAM chi upgrade be hobe that 40 gigs of RAM na sota mo bisi 32 gigs RAM new to be wade $50 be
Tilen chian jonte Node.js ki taro halam sao
that kamchi available em this one is umchi do that means no 40 gigs of RAM ready di yeah what to chi sau jo be damen
Yes sir enjoy
Lajumi nable chachi tablo labge
yeah
lasso good chess